Today we're going to briefly go over cyanide, cyanide poisoning, symptoms of cyanide exposure and poisoning, and treatment options when it comes to cyanide. When we think about cyanide, doses as low as 200 milligrams can be lethal, and even doses lower than that can cause toxicity. Now, the way cyanide works is it inhibits the oxidative phosphorylation, causing the main source of ATP production to halt. So it ceases that functioning, leads to the glycolysis functioning anaerobically, which then leads to the cells to shut down and stop working, which then of course leads to death. So it inhibits the oxidative phosphorylation, shutting down ATP production, glycolysis in the cells anaerobically, which doesn't produce enough ATP, the cells stop functioning, and ultimately the person dies. Early symptoms of cyanide poisoning include such things as dizziness, headaches, increased heart rate, hypertension, and respiratory distress. Later symptoms include convulsions, seizures, coma, and then of course, if untreated, death. The main treatment for cyanide poisoning is oxygen, and then along with that, this cocktail down here, sodium nitrate, amyl nitrite, sodium nitrite, and sodium thiosulfate. All of these combined with the oxygen, and treatment should begin immediately if at all possible, or soon thereafter. The longer you wait, the worse it gets. So if there's been cyanide exposure, cyanide gas or whatever, there's been a leak at a chem plant, whatever, treatment immediately is critical. Anyway, this has been just a brief overview of cyanide, symptoms, how it works, treatment, things like that. If you'd like to learn more about this or related matters, underneath this video you'll find a link. If you'll click on that video, it'll take you to that website where you'll find that information, and on that website you'll also find a link to an ebook that's ready for immediate download.